Thank you and good morning. I'm here for the same reason that you all are here, and that reason is that we are losing our country. When I ran for Congress in 2008, the message was very simple. We need to start asking some basic questions about what our federal government in Washington is supposed to do. I know, like you, that the secret to our future prosperity and opportunity for our children does not come from Washington. We need to free ourselves to get back to work. That means lower taxes, it means less federal spending, it means having an honest discussion about our entitlement burdens and what promises our government has made over the past few decades, and it means freeing up carry entrepreneurs and businesses, 4th District entrepreneurs and businesses to create the jobs and the businesses and the growth that we need. We can no longer be dependent on career politicians, on Washington insiders who are serving their own narrow interests and who frankly are addicted to the smell of marble, and who will do anything they can and say anything to get reelected. We have had career politicians who have been running our country through most of my life. And when you look at the consequences of that sort of decision-making, we understand that it's toxic. When we get to the point where we have thousands of pages of legislation that's being passed without having been read, when we have unelected bureaucrats and lobbyists who are writing regulations that are putting companies out of business as we speak, this is not the nation we want to leave to our children. So our message is very simple. The message is one of opportunity and optimism because we understand, the people of the 4th District, that the way we take our economy back is we take our communities back. And we get the business of capitalism back into the American ethic and say, you know what? We do not need to stimulate ourselves from Washington. We need to be talking about what it means to start businesses, grow businesses, reinvigorate capitalism right here in North Carolina's 4th District.
Good morning. I'm glad to be here with all of you, with so many representatives of the business community, and I want to thank the Cary Chamber for again making this forum possible. Nationally and locally, the story is exactly the same. Small businesses are the engine of job creation in this country. Unfortunately, right now, that engine in many places is not out of first gear. The recovery isn't going to fully take hold until our small businesses are once again flourishing and people are at work all over America. We have to take action on a number of fronts. Thus far, we've cut taxes on small businesses, including liberalized depreciation and a break from payroll taxes for new hires. I recently hosted a small business forum simply putting companies and lenders directly together over the course of most of a day, just making certain that people were talking to each other and that they were exploring the possibilities for credit. Because I know credit, the lack of available credit, is the single biggest issue. I hear that every meeting I have. There's a $30 billion lending bill that I voted for in the House. It remains stalled by the Senate minority, but it's urgently needed to loosen this credit crunch. In the meantime, I've used my position on the Appropriations Committee to secure funding for critical infrastructure this part of Wake County needs. The new Western Wake Regional Wastewater Management Facility, for example, absolutely critical. Improvements on I-40, construction of the Western Wake Freeway. I'm grateful for the role this and other chambers have taken in this region to lead this regional transportation authority to develop and build support for a comprehensive highway and transit plan across our region. Our work is not done. It's not even close to being done. We've got to continue investments that help businesses create jobs here in the Triangle. We've got to take on the tough course of charting a course back to fiscal balance. I look forward to our continued partnership in these efforts.